welcome back, welcome back. This is Kano Ali Azol. I wanted to hop right into it. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, salat. You know, there's a lot of hot wind that comes from this individual, so we're gonna cut the intro short. I know y'all right here for the part number 3. If you have not watched part number 1 and part number 2, make sure you go and watch those because this will give this context. We now hop 1, 2, skipped a whole lot of few. We're at the 1 hour mark and 5 minutes to be exact. Once we finally get to Hawk, to actually bring up a definition from a accredited dictionary. However, he's not really going to reference the source. He's going to clip it out. He's not going to tell you where the source is. The source comes from etymology.com, where he getting the particular clip from. However, etymology.com has sources. You just have to go to etymology.com. Right on the bottom left, sources. You'll see all the books, all the lexicons, all the dictionaries that are being referenced in reference to etymology.com. Okay, so you should do that also with every thing that you're looking, because Google, people be like, oh, you know, you're getting it off of Google. Google is only it is only a generator. So what it does is searches all these other sites that are put up on the internet. So it's not the internet. Google is not the internet, okay? It's only a search engine to search things on the internet. Hope that makes sense to you. You guys who just don't seem to comprehend that. But we're about to hop into it. I ain't gonna keep on talking because this dude is long-winded and we might not get through it. And this is the last time. I really want to be done with this because he's about to give us his big finale as far as his unequivocal proof, his so-called proof that more does not mean black. And I'm about to expose it and show how wildly stupid and backwards that is.
And you fall for the okie doke. You fall for the okie doke. So the term more. Watch this, family. I'm about to hit him with a slam dunk in a minute. North African Berber, late 14th century.
Now, before we get too deep, he does not like to identify as a Berber. Through this whole thing, he's like, that's what they say. We ain't gonna go about what they say, family, because they don't dictate what we are. But then he'll use it, to try to prove a point. It's hilarious.
From Old French, more. From medieval Latin, morus. Now understand the time frame. Medieval times is not ancient times. Goodness and gracious. From the Latin, morus. But what does it mean in Latin? Oh, denotes inhabitants of Mauritania. But what is the inhabitants of Mauritania? Northwest Africa region, now corresponding to northern Algeria and Morocco. From Greek, moros.
Black.
Perhaps a native name. Did y'all hear that?
Did y'all just see what he did? He skipped black. He didn't even read it. Now, if somebody who was just listening to it in their car, they'll be like, "Oh man, that's so right," and click on it. "Oh, that's so right." They don't ever say it like that. "Oh, they only say it once," and then listen to the description when it gets a little bit into it, because y'all shouldn't just be looking at one word. Y'all should be breaking down all these words in etymology, like dark, for example, or people, or European, all that stuff. You need to look this stuff up. You don't need to just look up more. You need to look up every single word you use so you can know how to use it properly and know what it is talking about from the root, not from your opinion of what you think it means. Okay?
Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear this?
I heard you skip black.
From Greek, moros. Perhaps Miami.
What?
They did not create and define Miami. They're repeating Miami. They did not create moros or more. They're repeating more. Perhaps, and they say perhaps, a native name. Or else, connect with moros. But look, they got black they got black right here.
And they got black. They got Negro right here, which is black too.
Means black.
Berber means black
Moros,
too.
Black.
Moros means black too. So technically, there's black all over this thing.
And we so lazy that we don't research. So we think that the Greek word moros means black because they got it in quotations. But that's not how you define the word. But the objectives only appears in late Greek as may be well for the people named as reversed. But now listen, because you see black, this is how they played you. Anybody who believes that Moors mean black, this is where they played you. Pause for a minute. This is where they played you, family.
He doesn't even go back to it. He just skips it. He doesn't read this part.
You, all right?
Their name in the Middle Ages was synonymous for Negro. Okay? The synonym, my bad, not synonymous. Synonym for Negro. My bad. Synonym for Negro.
Well, man, I want to remember my spot. I'm on 24. Stand by. Because I need to show you where they played you at. 24. Stand by. Here we go. 1 second. Show you where they played you at.
Please do. Hurry up. Hurry up. Show us where they so-called played us, please.
Show you right where they played you at.
Come on.
The word
Is
that
it this?
they're using, I want y'all to remember this. Don't forget this real quick. In 1 second. The word, let me pull it up real quick. Where was that? 24. Let me go to 24, and I want to pull it up for you. I'm gonna bring 24 down here,
Oh, snap. My bad.
so we can have it right next to it. Okay, here we go. So, family, check this out. I want you to pay close attention to this, because this is a magic trick that nobody have ever seen before.
A magic trick. See?
This is a magic trick that nobody ever seen before. And I'm gonna do it for the first time here on Morse World TV. I need you to pay attention.
Yeah, you're a
Pay
magician.
close
You're trying
attention,
to
family. This
pull
is a
the
true
veil
scholar
over their
at work.
eyes.
I recently became a scholar. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. So people think from the Greek moros.
Hang on. He said he just recently became a scholar. Quote. What's a scholar, y'all? Scholar, a student. So you just recently became a student, which means you're not qualified as a teacher, even though you're calling yourself a Grand Sheik, but you don't hold the qualifications of a Grand Sheik because you're a mere student, and you're the product of incompetent teachers, as you admitted to. Liars. And then you chalked it up as they just didn't have the information at the time, which is 100% bull, because they did have the information. They just didn't tell you the information. All right? All right? Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. And if you didn't know it, it's because you're a meathead who don't want to listen to anybody because you believe Noble Drew Ali is infallible. Okay? You believe that. And you worship Noble Drew Ali. That's the truth. But you're a scholar. You are a student. Have you heard of scholarships? Come on now. This is a scholar. This is a student. James is a professor. One who teaches a branch of knowledge. Come on. Give me up. You give me a thumbs up. Thumb down the hell out this video. Crazy? Are you stupid? Yes, you stupid.
Perhaps the native name, moros, means black. Now I'm going to show you a magic trick all we have to do is look up what's the word for black in Greek. Let's try it out. Let's try it
So
out.
this is his big
Let's
evidence.
see what black means in Greek. Let's see.
Oops, my bad.
See if it's spelled the same. See if it sounds the same.
Look at this.
Let's Google it. Here's black.
Let's Google it.
And here is Greek.
Mavros.
Mavros. Mavros.
Mavros.
Don't even spell the same.
Yo, this is his big reveal.
Mavros.
You kidding me?
Mavros.
Listen.
You see that?
Mavros.
Can y'all hear that? Now,
Okay.
next to that, let's see.
Mari. Mari. Mari.
You might don't know what that means.
Do you know what that means?
Mari.
You see that?
Mari.
I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm gonna stop that right there.
He don't even explain it. He doesn't even
The
explain
word
what that
they
means.
use for more in their own research don't mean black in Greek. It don't mean black. So when you hear Professor James Small says it comes from the Roman word, from the Greek word don't mean black that they use. You follow what I'm saying? Let me run it back for you.
Oh.
If you wanted to say black people in
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stop this at 1 hour and 13 minutes and 1 second to be exactly. We're gonna flush this video down the trash because I'm not sure if you comprehend this, Tarharka. That is not proof. that is your opinion. That is your opinion, and then on top of that, you're relying on a black professor. On top of that, you know, just hints. FYI, I'm not sure what point you're trying to make. However, it doesn't disprove the etymology of more. It just doesn't, my man. And then look at this. Look at this. If you actually go to etymology.com, I actually don't know where he got this from. Where was it? Hang on, let's go back. I'm not sure where he got. Where is this? Where is it? Where he got this from? Right? I thought this came from etymology.com, but apparently it didn't. Etymology.com right here, Moors right here, says North African Berber. He doesn't like to be called a Berber. He says that is how they classify Moors. Okay, and he just doesn't accept that. And it says also one of the race dwelling in Barbary. You see, because if he actually used the stuff that he would get from etymology, he would be in a world of hurt. He would be in a world of hurt because he doesn't like barbarian, Barbary, slavery. Okay, Barbary, slavery, mortals. All right, black. Okay. All right. It says here, but this adjective only appears in late Greek and may as well be from the people's name as the reverse. Okay. It says here, also applied to Arabic conquerors of Spain being dark people in relation to Europeans. Their name in Middle Ages was a synonym for Negro. Okay? Alright? So this is what they were calling so-called blacks. Period.